Good afternoon, folks. I'm doing a video today, and I was thinking about this because I was in a meeting this morning, really late morning, noontime ish, about mentoring other people. And this is a case because right now I'm very active in Toastmasters International, especially because of me just finishing University of Arizona PhD. Uh, And the goal here is I've had a couple people out of Toastmasters reach out, and then there was a meeting this morning on mentoring. And I was thinking this afternoon about what mentoring all means. And when I think about this, I'm thinking about what aspect of mentoring can be for people. Because, like I said, with me being a University of Arizona Global Campus and then working with Toastmasters, the first thing you have to do is when you start a mentoring is is to figure if that works for you and that works for the person. And sometimes this is works on being a type of situation where it becomes a personality and whether it's good fit for both of you. And then and if you get into an organization, you got to find out, because of your basic needs and your expectations, meet the same basic needs and expectation of that person. For instance, an example of this, I'm a lifetime learner. And if I did mentoring for a community or an individual, that person has to be proactive in lifetime learning too. The other thing that would would be is if that person is doesn't matter if they're outgoing or a shy type of person, but they're willing to make the changes in life. So where I work at currently, sometimes people get in a rut, and it's not wrong or right. It's just they get in a rut, and they don't know how to get out of that. But they're willing to learn to make that adjustments in life. Secondly, the issue becomes develop a plan. In other words, develop a plan that both of you agree upon. Set the goals and objectives. Say, for instance, persons like him for Toastmasters International, you want to work on pathways. Set a goal and objective that you want to get through level 3 by the end of October or the end of September. But then make those plans to implement those changes. And finally, when you set those, I think one thing, like I do at work and a few other people I've worked in the past, is use what I call quasi sign off on it. In other words, you have them sign it and you sign it. In other words, you print it out and fax it over to them with your signature on it, and they do the same. Because then what that does is it makes that they're willing to make that commitment to that change or help that as well. And like I said, I also do that because I have a mentor myself. Because when we talk about this mentoring, there's always stages of that development, and it's part of life is development. And finally, folks, the issue that comes out of this is listen and learn. I think a lot of times, and Toastmaster talks about this as well, is active listening skills. I think this has really gone by the wayside, the old cliche, that people need to do the active listening skills and find out what the needs of that person may be or their shortcomings. And I shouldn't really call it shortcomings as much as it is they want to strengthen maybe their speaking ability, or maybe they want to get more enthusiastic in their approach, or maybe they want to develop leadership styles because they have meetings that they have to attend. For instance, one of the uptowners reached out to me and was thrilled to find out that I did, and I should laugh about it, that I obtained a triple crown, which is 3 educational speeches. To me, that is just another part of the process of learning and developing, not only as a speaker, but also as a mentor or coach, and helping those achieve things in life. I always go back to what I've said in before, that as you climb the ladder of success, as you're climbing, you reach down and you pull someone up as you're going up as well. And you really don't want to push somebody down the ladder, because something might happen that that person may end up passing you up later in life as well. So that goes back to this mentoring approach of goals and objectives, listen and learn, and etc. And what I mean by etc. is just that, just listening, learn, and keeping an open mind. Anyway, folks, these are just some foods for thoughts today about mentoring. Please, I have a sponsor now that I picked up today for my YouTubes. It's called React Activewear. It's a women's activewear. I will post the link if you decide to join. They offer a 10% discount. They asked if I would use them as a sponsor for my videos. And so, yes, it's basically React Activewear, women's wear. And because what they were doing is, what they were finding out is, majority of the people who are watching my videos right now tend to be women. So I will post that in. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my numbers up and doing things on Toastmasters, because I have some goals and objectives with that as well. Anyway, folks, really enjoy your weekend. I really enjoy reaching out to you, and really have a nice weekend, and talk to you soon.